Scarlet and Violet is concluded. It is done. No more sets for this whole era is going to be made. Moving on to Mega Evolutions. So I thought, what more enjoyable way to send this set off than to rank every set that's been released in this era and whether to see if it's good, how shit it is, if it's alright. Tiers today, we got GOAT, Amazing, Enjoyable, and Diglett. Obviously, that's code for something else. Let's dive right in. Starting off, obviously, Scarlet and Violet base. This set, I think, is severely underappreciated. Some of the greatest IRs in this whole entire era. Chase cards are where it suffers. The Gardevoir is amazing. The Gardevoir is absolutely insane. Everything else besides that in this set, kind of ass. Drowsy's also top hit in this set. I love the IRs. The IRs truly do carry this set. I think a healthy placement, very healthy placement, enjoyable. It could even change to amazing by the end of this video, but not yet. Right now, this first one, enjoyable, is fine. Moving on, Paldea Evolved. This set is everything Scarlet and Violet wished it was. Even better chase cards, Magikarp, Tyranitar, Raichu, that Meryl card sick. So many amazing cards in this set. Hit rates are decent as well. I think I gotta stick this set up in GOAT. Am I crazy to say that? Is that wild? GOAT status for Paldea Evolved? I don't think that's insane. We're leaving that there. We'll put it on like low end GOAT though. I think that's a good placement for him. Obsidian Flames. Holy mid. This set is awful. I do not like this set. There's maybe one or two cards in this whole entire set that I find interesting, and that'd be maybe the Ninetales. Pidgeot's okay. Besides that, it's ass. It's terrible. The Zard would have been great if they didn't basically identically make that Zard, except in shiny form for a future set that we're going to be going over in a second. Not a fan. It is the third set in Scarlet and Violet. A lot of people say this set kind of put them away from Pokemon for a bit just because that's how terrible it was. I think we put this guy in the start of Diglett. That is a healthy placement. 151. Nostalgia is key here. Nostalgia Merchant. Anywhere besides GOAT would kind of put disrespect on the 151's name. It is crazy sought after when it first dropped. Everyone was buying this set. Everyone loved this set. I don't really have to say much about this set. You guys know that everyone likes this set. Original 151 Pokemon instantly locks people in. Zard, Blastoise, Venusaur. Anyway, moving on. Paradox Rift, another, I think, severely underappreciated set. It's got the Groudon. There's a nice Altaria in here. There's a Porygon. I like Porygon. It's got good IRs, but it's more of like a personal thing. I like Pokemon in the set, but a lot of people don't like the overall set if they don't like the Pokemon, if that makes sense. I love it just because it has Pokemon that I like, but a lot of people don't agree. So because of that, it also wasn't the craziest, most popular set. I think we'd stick this guy in the first tier of eh. It's there, slowly creeping up, maybe like one or two more like high-end cards, like cool Pokemon. Throw in a Gengar or something in there, maybe I don't know, a Kyogre, and it would have been higher. I love the set. A lot of people don't agree, so we're leaving it in eh. Paldean Fates. This is my personal favorite set in this whole entire era, and I think a lot of people can agree it is up in the GOAT status. I think a fair place for it would be right behind 151. It's going to be hard to top 151, to be honest. It's just too many people loved this set. Shinies, hit rates were amazing in Paldean Fates, absolutely insane. Bubble Mew, Shiny Zard, the better Zard, Gardevoir. The only issue I think this set had was lack of IRs, but it made up in the Shinies. But even then, putting a Palafin and a Pawmi, not the greatest choices for illustration rares. And then the SIRs, those trainers, awful. Besides the Iono, the trainers in the set, terrible. Was not a fan, do not like. But it has Mew. Mew's number one. Beautiful artwork in this set. Has to be in the GOAT status category. Temporal Forces, I think it's absolutely awful, terrible, insanely terrible mid. I see a decent amount of people that like this set. I think chase cards, I believe, are the Ghastly, and I want to say there's a trainer with like a Gengar coming through the ground. Might be a different set. I'm pretty sure it's this one. And the IRs aren't anything crazy either. I think I have to put that below Paradox Rift. I think it goes into Diglett, to be honest. I do not like this set. I'm putting that in Diglett. I'm sorry. It's just there's not anything that brings me into the set. Trainer card cannot be a top chase in a set and be a good set. So I'm leaving that there. Moving on. Twilight Masquerade. Greninja is keyword here. Greninja trainers. Also a lot of trainer Pokemon in here, but they're good trainer cards. Awesome trainer cards. Also has very decent IRs. The Eevee, the Chansey, I even put the Infernape, Frostlass. There's good Pokemon, good cards, beautiful cards. And it was decently popular when it dropped. I still think it has pretty decent value. I am sticking this guy. Scarlet and Violet, amazing. Let's put him in front of Scarlet and Violet. Just because that one SAR definitely carries it. It definitely needed another big chase Pokemon. SAR, the Ursaluna, is not really the most sought after Pokemon. I also really despise the Ogerpons in the set, so we're leaving it unenjoyable. Actually, I just remember those Ogerpons were straight ass, so we're putting that behind Scarlet and Violet. Pulling that in the SAR, crazy. Shrouded Fable, I do think this set actually has gotten better on me over time. It has decent cards, but it's still going to Diglett. That thing is absolutely shit. I'm putting that like that. This thing's awful. Absolutely terrible. The worst set in this whole entire era. Very small set. He's ugly. Any type of... The only box that was good in this set was the Greninja and Kingdra promo boxes. But besides that, this set didn't bring anything to the table. Persian, cool. Do a lot of people like Persian? No. Says enough. Diglett. Surging Sparks. I loved this set. When this set dropped, this was the entry set into the Pokemon craze this past year. Great Pokemon. Latias, Bohol Pikachu, Melodic, Hydreigon, Ceruledge. A lot of amazing cards. Good IRs. Pull rates were tough. I do want to say pull rates were rough. I get to pull any like actual Pokemon SAR from this set, and I've been opening it for a while. So a very healthy placement for this little guy. Boom, amazing. Definitely carried by his chase cards. Besides that, hard pull rates. So I'm leaving him at amazing. Stellar Crown, also kind of a mid set if it didn't have the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle. Tropicos was up there for a bit, and then it died down. I really only like the Bulbasaur in this set, and the IRs aren't anything too crazy. In front of Paradox Rift, we're putting him in front of Paradox Rift. Besides those two cards, let me pull up the set real quick. While you guys are here, let's pull up the set together and see what he has. That is so fair. In front of Paradox Rift, honestly, put that guy behind Paradox Rift. Besides these two cards, this set is not anything crazy. There's a fucking Doshbun in this set. Who likes Doshbun? That's healthy. Moving on. This is probably a pretty controversial one. Prismatic Evolution. Some of the most beautiful cards in the whole era, I'd say. Awesome evolutions. Awesome trainer SIRs even. I'd say there's pretty cool trainer SIRs. I like some of them in here. Awesome Pokemon SIRs. There's the Roaring Moon, the Palafin, Dragapult. Pretty cool Pokemon. The pull rates in this guy definitely are awful. And because of that, I cannot put him in anything above. It's not even an enjoyable set to open, to be honest. I'm putting him in the front of which sucks. It seems so wrong to put him there, especially with all the amazing cards in the set. Personally, if you're opening this set, stop. Just buy the raw cards or buy them graded, because you're not pulling anything. I never pull anything. I've opened 700 plus packs. I pulled a Demigod pack. No evolution in it, though. I would stay away from the set. It feels wrong putting it there, but it is not enjoyable to open. All right, the final three, and these ones are the newest ones. Let's just push through these last two. Journey Together, fun cards, decent IRs. For some reason, people don't like trainer cards. I love them. I like the cards in the set. A lot of people don't. We're sticking them in front of Prismatic. Actually, behind Twilight. It is enjoyable to open. Anyone can agree it is an enjoyable set to open. Even if you don't like trainer cards, there's still Salamence. There's a cool Whale Lord, Articuno. There's some nice cards you can pull in this set. And I think it's an enjoyable set to open. Chase cards aren't the craziest in price. If you're not hunting price and just looking to collect awesome cards, fun set to open. Enjoyable, perfect. Destined Rivals, also, I'd put this in enjoyable. I would personally put this in front of Twilight, maybe even in front of Scarlet and Violet. I'm putting it in front of Scarlet and Violet. Mewtwo, Nidoking, Moltres, Ho-Oh, Garchomp. Chase cards, amazing cards. I think they look amazing. They're beautiful cards. It was very popular because of the whole Rockets Pokemon returning. Dark Pokemon, none of the dark ones that ended up returning, but Rockets Pokemon returned. Popular set. And it's cool cards. So we're putting it in the front of enjoyable. Not quite amazing, but enjoyable. That's fair. Black Bull and White Flare. Also, personally, I loved this set. Gen 5 isn't the most popular set or most popular Pokemon era. Amazing SIRs. Hit rates are amazing. The Victini, Zekrom, and Reshiram, also beautiful cards. The full black rares, BWRs. Introduced an amazing genre. Easy to find. Prices are still pretty good on the set. I would stick this guy in front of Pally Evolve. It actually hurts my heart, but putting him in front of Palliant Fates as well. To be honest, I'm putting this guy in front of 151. Oh, they're tied. These two is tied. I'm sorry. These two are definitely tied. Hit rates on both these sets is really good. Chase cards, Black Bolt My Flare has better chase cards. Not as popular Pokemon, but definitely good and enjoyable Pokemon to pull from this set. Obviously, the big ones, Zekrom, Victini, Reshiram. They have SIR counterparts. There's Kyurem, En's in here, Adrian's in here. There's a lot of very popular Pokemon SIRs. So I'm tying them up with 151. This is the list, and it's my list, so it can't be wrong. This is the overall. I think I cooked. I actually think I cooked on this list. But if you guys let me know down below what you'd swap around, what you'd change. Did I miss something completely? Did I put something in an insane spot? I'll be back again next week with a huge opening of Mega. I'm gonna have a lot of Mega, and I'm not stopping down to pull at least one of the big hits. We'll see how that goes. You guys enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. Also, leave a subscribe. It helps me out a lot.